you doing? This is Black Shy Guy here. Welcome once again to the Shy Town Podcast. We're going to discuss a couple of situations here. A lot of things is going on in the UFC. A lot of things I don't like. As a result, I'm going to talk about them. I have to talk about them because UFC is getting to the point, right? And this is what's throwing me off for the UFC. Look at the situation that's going on in the UFC when it comes to the decisions made by these refs in the end of a fight. It's getting comical. It's almost getting political. Okay? Let me silence my phone. I apologize because this is when everybody wants to hit me up. All right? It's almost getting political. It's getting to the point that watching a main event fight in the UFC is not worth the amount of money that one pays for the pay-per-view events. It's not worth it. It's getting to that point. Honestly, I'm at that point. But before we go further, this is Black Shy Guy. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Also, make sure you hit the alert button to get notified for any upcoming new videos. And as always, I thank you for sitting at my table. Once again, let's continue with the political situation that's going on in the UFC. As you know, there was a controversial decision, two controversial decisions that's happened, but I'm going to concentrate on one because that one controversial decision lays out flat everything that's going on with the UFC as of late, all right? The Baddie decision was horrible. As much as I like Baddie, I wanted him to win that fight. He lost. Let's be honest. For everybody to say, oh, the guy should have had left it to the refs to decide. Are you kidding me? That is your rebuttal. Baddie clearly lost that fight. He lost that fight. And Dana White knows it too. Dana White knows it, but Dana White does not want to say anything. Because remember what Dana White said, I think it was 2 weeks ago or something, when he called Baddie a rising star in the UFC. Listen, the UFC is waiting for the next Conor McGregor. They are waiting for the next Conor McGregor. And they see it in Baddie. And they did not want him to lose that fight. Let's be honest. The UFC did not want him to lose that fight. He is their draw. Baddie is their draw right now. And UFC know they're suffocating with stars. They're suffocating with almost no stars now in the UFC. As much as Amanda Nunes is the champion, nobody gravitates to Amanda Nunes. We all know that. Nobody gravitates to her. No one. She's the champion. A lot of people love her, but a lot more people want to see a new champion. And let's be honest, that's the honest truth. But I want Amanda Nunes to stay champion. I like Amanda Nunes. But a lot of people want to see a new champion, someone exciting, someone more captivating, someone more attractive. We all know this. I mean, let's not hide the truth. We all know this. Let's be honest with ourselves. And that's what they're doing in the UFC also when it comes to the men's division. They're looking for that next Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor, who was attractive, who was captivating, who was electric, who could bring the fans in, who sells tickets. And they see that with Baddie, and they did not want him to lose that match. So they gave him that match. They gave him that match knowing that he lost that match. As much as I wanted Baddie to win that match, we all know, I know for a fact, whether it be my opinion, let me state that it is my opinion, but despite the fact that it is my opinion, I see it as fact. Baddie lost that match, and we all know it. Let's take a look at what Dana White had to say when a reporter specifically asked him about the Baddie decision. And I'm going to play it really quickly because I don't want to get copyright strike because they're ridiculous with it.
That about the Paddy Pimblett score as well, but there's a lot of kind of going back and forth on that one as well.
The same thing. You know what I mean? I thought that Jared Gordon's game plan in the third round was horrible. You know, he felt like he had the first 2 rounds, and he went in and pushed him against the fence. And I got to go after the ref too. You know, a big fight, co-main event, third round, crowd's going crazy, and you're going to let him stand against the fence the entire fight. You know, but these are these things that happen. What are you going to do? Horrible game plan by Gordon. The ref let it happen, and he threw the fight away. He was doing great in that fight. He should have fought the third round.
Don't get me wrong. Dana is right there. He's right. He should have fought the round. He should have fought the round. But he thought he was winning. So he was like, let me just hold on. Just let me hold on because I know I won this match. For him to find out in the final decision that he lost it. He lost it. That was ridiculous, and Dana White knows it, and it's utterly ridiculous what's going on in the UFC because it's getting to be so political because whoever brings in the most money, when it comes to the decision, that's the fighter we want to win, especially when it's close. The fighter who obviously lost, doesn't matter. He's the one that brings the draw. We're going to judge him the winner. It's getting like that with the last couple of the decisions making at the UFC when it came to the deciding factor on who's the winner of the match when it comes down to the decision. It's getting comical. It's getting ridiculous. And believe it or not, and I'm going to take it here. I'm going to take it there because a lot of people's going to be like, what are you talking about? Oh, don't go there. I am going to go there because I'm being honest. When Weili lost that match, listen to what I'm going to say. When Weili lost the belt to Rose, Dana White and the UFC themselves hated it. They hated the fact that Weili lost that match because Weili is a bigger draw than Rose. Let's be honest. She is a bigger draw than Rose. She brings fans in. As much as fans booed her that time, I'm gonna make this clear. As much as fans booed her that time, yes, she is the big draw nonetheless because the UFC knows that Rose does not like doing anything public when it comes to being a champion. She doesn't like going to the photo shoots. She doesn't like doing any Nike commercials, etc. like that. She just wants to have the belt, be the champion, go home so she can farm and make food for her family because she's not that into dealing with the media and dealing with the people. Of course, she'll sign autographs, but she just doesn't like dealing with anything when it comes to having that championship belt. Oh, my God. So Weili is easier. It's easier to commercialize Weili because Weili is more easygoing. She'll do photo shoots. She'll do commercials. She'll go out there and captivate the media, captivate the crowd, whatever the case may be. So when she lost that title match, it was hurtful for the UFC. It was. That's why they were really happy that she got it back from Carla because now they finally got someone in the women's division that captivates the crowd, that brings tickets in, and so who the fans like. They genuinely like Weili. A lot of the fans. She has her fans. But what I'm trying to say is, when it comes to the UFC and the fighters they want to win, especially it's been happening in the men's division, not the women's. I'm gonna say that now. It's been happening in the men's division. It is just going chaotically redundant over there. It's just getting ridiculous. I mean, let me know if you agree with me. Let me know if you think I'm going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Let me know. I mean, let's be honest. I'm always honest in the chat. I'm always active in the chat. This is Black Shy Guy, and as always, I thank you for sitting at my table. I'm out of here. Peace!
Arch criminal who must be put away. Another innocent victim of homicidal maniac.